Hello everyone, Josh first back again, bringing you guys some more Black Clover Phantom Knights, and today we're going to be doing a video where I'm going to show you why Vetto, whatever you want to call him, is one of the worst 5 stars in the game. So, to show you really how bad he is, we're going to be going into our resident test dummy here on the channel, Heath Wizard King, and we're going to be stacking together a somewhat decent team with Vetto as the leader to really show how good, or I should say, how bad his leader skill really is. So if we go here to his leader skill, you'll see here that he absorbs half of AOM participants' HP and deals damage equal to the amount absorbed. So just to make sure that our tests are working properly, I'm running a lot of big HP type units on my team, including Devil, who I wouldn't normally run in PvE, but he's got a lot of HP, so it'll work for this test. The maximum damage you can do on that is 44. Now, a lot of you have asked, can you crit on that? Can you get crit and crit damage off of that and actually increase that number? If you've played a lot of gacha games, some of the gacha games that say, hey, so-and-so, no matter what, will do this amount of damage maximum. But a lot of times you can actually crit off of that and make that damage go a little bit higher, if not really high, if crit damage is applied. So we're going to be showing you why that don't work in this game. And even if we lower defense, which is why I'm bringing Catherine, you'll see that that does not affect the number either. It's always going to be maximum 4. Or if you're using Vetto Awaken, it'll be 6. So kind of a bad leader skill, and I'm not gonna lie, the rest of his skills are also pretty bad as well. I've been testing them out in a lot of different variations. I have him at level 100, so you can't say, well, he's not a 6-star. Well, he is, and he's maxed out. I use him in a lot of different variations. I've used him in PvP by now, and I've even ran him in a full Midnight Sun team. Now, the full Midnight Sun team is pretty fun to play with. However, it's not really quite built up so I can beat Heath Wizard King effectively yet, because until I can get a Radius, a 6-star, to act as their actual tank, I'm getting hit a little bit too hard, and it's taking everybody down right before I can really make the most use of them when Heath changes formation. So I can beat it, but it's not consistent. So I don't want to show you a team that's not going to be consistent, because then that's just not going to be something that a lot of you are going to like when you're like, oh man, I ran this team and I'm losing 9 out of 10 times. Yeah, not so much a good team. So if you don't got, a good high, win rate percentage, it's not just a good team, just period. So that's why I didn't show that team yet. Maybe if I get Radius a 6-star, I'll show that team down the road. Or if we get some better Midnight Sun units, I'll show that team down the road. But anywho, let's go ahead and do this thing. By the way, the relics I'm running is pretty much just a lot of Black Ops. I'll show you the relics after the fight, actually, so you guys can see. We're pumping a lot of HP into this team. And I am running the Yukata Marileona relic on our boy Vetto to also try and get those crits, since we're not running any kind of crit buffer or a crit lead. So we're going to need those crits so I can just, further show you guys that, hey, that number will not go beyond 4. Almost forgot a 4 there. So we're going to go and show you quickly right now. As soon as this hits 100%. There we go. All right, we're going to do crit damage up. And this will just probably hit for 4. Now, what is interesting, though, is Vetto will do his own damage as well on top of the 4, as well as the other participants in the AOM. But it just will not exceed that, unfortunately. And I've tried everything. Believe me. I've even made sure that I had crit up and everything else, and it didn't do anything. Alright, so we're going to be testing this as soon as we hit 100% yet again. As long as Catherine stays alive, I'll show you that even defense down does not affect it at all. At all. Now, we are going to be doing a little bit lower than 44 this time around, but you'll know if you crit or not, or if you've manipulated the damage in any way. And it won't be, sadly. All right, we're at 70. We're at 80%. Okay. Let's go ahead and defense down. we should be doing a little bit. We should be doing somewhere around between like 2 and 3k damage normally, because we don't have enough to do the full 4444. I don't believe. Yeah, 3939. Yeah, that's about right compared to the damage that I had, or I'm sorry, the HP that I had remaining. Because what's interesting about the leader skill is it actually is not based on your maximum HP, of course. It's based on how much HP that you have available at that time, like your current HP. So if you have 5,000 HP, it'll pull 2,500 from that unit. If it's got 1,000 HP remaining, it'll only pull 500 attack from that unit. So that's it, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just a bad leader skill. He's just a bad unit altogether. I tried to give him a little bit of a break here. I tried to see if he was worth anything, and unfortunately he's not. Even as a single target damage dealer, even when I did full-on damage test, where the whole team was built fully around Vetto, and I ran a crit leader, I had to crit damage. I had Sally with Midnight Sun for that maximum 3XL attack up buff for Vetto, and defense down at 3XL again with Catherine. It still did not do anything close to what I'm getting with Leech, what I'm getting with Black Asta, Mary Leona, or even Mary Leona Yukata. They were all completely shitting on him in damage. So there you guys have it. Defense down does not manipulate the leader skill, and neither does crit and crit damage. So my final verdict, Vetto is shit. He's absolutely bottom tier. So just unfortunate. Awaken Vetto, if I ever get him to 6-star at some point down the road, I'll definitely try to give him a shot too. Because he actually does have some very interesting and very decent skill sets besides his leader. With Vetto, the only thing that I had left to test was his leader skill, so I wanted to do it for you guys in a video and show that you cannot manipulate that number in any way. The only thing you can do with that number is make it go lower, not higher, unfortunately. So 4444, that's just not going to be enough in PvP. I thought if I could somewhat increase that number to maybe 7 or 8k with crit and crit damage, or even defense down, that could be a really good cheese strat with a high octane, high speed, blue gem drop rate team that I made like a couple days ago. If I could run that with him, then that would be really a cool cheese strat for PvP. But unfortunately, that number cannot be manipulated to go higher, only lower. So therefore, he's garbage. But anyways, hope you guys all enjoyed that video. Don't forget to tick notifications, join us in the Discord in the description below, and subscribe if you're new here to the channel, and like the video if you did. 50 likes for today's video, guys. Let's do it, and comment below what you guys think. Until next time. Also, if you have any suggestions on team builds you'd like to see, in what type of scenario or anything like that, let me know, because I'm always looking for new ideas. Not to mention, I'd love to do some of these during a live stream very, very soon. Maybe even tonight. I don't know yet. We'll see. But have a good one wherever you are. As always, peace.